Welcome and thank you. Welcome to City Line Family Day. Love my Wednesdays because we pack so much information into our Wednesdays and because we cook a little bit with a zany woman called Mairlyn Smith. Come on out here. Do you mind if I call you Zany?
Zany?
Are you zany and beautiful?
Zany.
Yeah, I love Zany.
Zany's good. I like it.
You know, we want to give people some alternatives to meat on Thanksgiving because you might have a family member that's a vegetarian. You might have friends that are coming over that are vegetarians, and we don't want you to stress out because sometimes it can be a little bit stressful.
I know.
But before we get to our recipe,
Yeah.
you do a lot more than cook. I mean, you've kind of done a little bit of everything in your life. You're getting suspicious, aren't you?
I am.
We were mining some of the tape out there on Mairlyn Smith because she's done so much. She does sketch comedy. She's done some Second City stuff. She's also done a children's show.
Oh, come on.
Zigzag.
Zigzag. Oh, my God.
Circa 1982.
Yeah,
Take
circa
a look.
long hair and a little bum. Anyway, let's look at that.
I can't believe this. They told me you were going to wear this outfit.
I know. I'm going to go visit the police dog squad today.
You are? I know one of the guys down there.
Do you really?
Yeah,
What's the same outfit?
Bobby.
Bobby, okay. And John, can you tell me what they use the obstacle course for?
Yes, they use the obstacle course to train the dogs how to get into the city and around and over fences.
How are you doing, Bobby? He's just such a nice dog. He's a little tired right now, so when we get back, maybe we can show him doing some other things as well. Oh, nice dog. He's cute. Hi. Oh, that was
That's enough,
nice.
Aw. Look at you! And you handled it so well. You're just like, yeah, it's
I miss
fine.
my hair.
You totally had the Farrah Fawcett going.
That's
and
all
like
natural, too.
the full denim suit.
I know.
It was beautiful.
Look what the hell happened to me.
No, you know what? Here's the funny thing. We look at that tape and we think she's the exact same woman. You've always been so true to who you are, even in spandex.
Oh, my God, another one? And they spelled my name. Oh, what? I had the smallest boobs back then. What the heck?
You really did. I don't know what happened.
Motherhood, baby. These are
crazy. Usually they shrink back though, but whatever. Anyways, it was a children's show, but apparently it was the comedy was so advanced that it was almost a show for adults. Like it was funny.
Risque, yeah.
It was a little risque, so it was like double entendre. So the kids had some fun, but so did the adults when they watched the show.
That's very funny.
Anyways, that's why we love you.
That was when I was a cheerleader for the BC Lions.
You've done everything.
No, that was in the show. I was a cheerleader for the BC Lions.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right. Well, that's hard to segue into.
I know.
Let's talk about my
Pilaf?
shoes. Look at those big high heels. Come on. Look how tall I am today. Look, I can almost see you in the eye.
You really are a lot taller today. You really are.
Very funny. Okay. What are we talking about?
Our recipe.
We're talking about, I was a vegetarian. I was a vegetarian back then.
You were one of those people,
I was a card-carrying vegetarian.
Okay.
And I can't tell you how many Thanksgivings I had just salad. And you're starving, and it's like, gee, thanks for going to all the trouble.
And some
anyway,
bread.
so bread and anyway, so I'm very cognizant. I'm not a full-blown vegetarian anymore. I'm only 80% plant-based.
Okay.
So I always have recipes. And let's do another shameless plug.
Let's do it.
This is a wonderful book called The Vegetarian's Complete Quinoa Cookbook that got shortlisted. I like that Vanna thing you're doing.
Do you like that?
Shortlisted for Taste Canada Food Writing Award. And I know, it's a really big deal. Yeah.
Let's give it up for her.
It's like
she's edited this cookbook.
I
so that's
tested everything.
amazing.
I edited, but the thing is, it's like the Academy Awards of cookbooks. So I'm really, it's happy to be nominated. I don't know if I'll win, or will win, because there's 58 professional home economists. I want to win too.
Yeah.
You know what? Just saying you're nominated.
She wants to win.
Yeah, it's nice, but winning's better.
It's
anyway,
the best.
yeah, okay. All right. Let's be
is.
honest. All right, silvering, who cares? Anyway, okay. So this recipe is called the Harvest Dinner. It's one of my recipes. It's more for a vegetarian because there's cheese in it, but the protein is from the quinoa and from the edamame, which is green soybean.
Very good for you.
But the one that we're going to dim is this one, and it's written by Jan Main. She's a professional home economist here in Toronto, and it's really, really protein rich. It starts off with local leeks, and so while those cook a little bit, I just want to show people a leek because people are afraid of this.
Yeah, because it's scary looking.
Well, it looks like a
That
giant green onion on steroids or something, but it is really big. And people don't know what to do with it, but there's always a seam. I'll point very carefully so the camera can see the seam.
Yeah.
Okay, and you want to, that was a good, I saw that shot. You want to cut just where the seam is, and then you want to cut the bottom, and then you want to cut right where the seam was. There it is. So leave a little bit. Don't cut your fingers off. And don't go all the way through.
Got it.
And then you rinse it under because there's, the reason they're white is because they're under the ground. There's no chlorophyll getting to them. That's the green thing. thing, okay?
Got it.
So rinse them up, but they're really good for you, and then you're going to put them in one of these great big pans.
You rinse
and
them
stir.
off, and then you do the chop, chop, chop,
and then you
chop,
chop. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, so you stir, and I'm going to dump things in.
You got it.
Okay, so that was Ontario leeks. This is Ontario garlic. So local, remember, we're all about local.
Okay.
Mushrooms are an immune enhancer. We're going to stink, eh? We're going to smell like onions for the rest of the day.
I like the smell.
You do?
Yeah, I do. So does my husband, thank goodness.
When
I like smelling like cooked food. I think it makes me more appealing.
You know it's better than a dead skunk, don't you think? Anyway, okay. So there you go. Tossing that all up. Now you would let the mushrooms cook a bit longer. We're going to add some sage. It's very Thanksgiving stuffing kind of thing.
Right.
And some thyme.
That's the thing. When it comes to Thanksgiving, you think hearty, right?
Yeah.
So you
and
don't want to skimp out for the vegetarian.
No, and you don't want to serve like something that's so off the wall. I mean, other people are going to taste this and they're going to come to the dark side.
Yeah.
I call it the vegetarian side. This is actually a vegan dish. So if you have a vegan, this is even scarier. So that's firm tofu.
Yeah.
And firm tofu is, look, oh, it's firm. Oh, whoops. Anyway, it's not as firm as I thought. But it's really good for you.
It's called firm tofu.
Firm
we
tofu.
Don't know.
And then you put the lid on. You let that cook for 5 minutes, and TV time is done. Okay. And
look at that. Ready to go.
it looks so
amazing.
different. Anyway, and then we're going to put, sorry, my mouth's full. Then we're going to put cooked quinoa. And this is black quinoa.
I love the way this looks. We all know quinoa is good for us, but is there any, like, are there health benefits? Is this better than the other kind of quinoa? It just looks
Incremental.
cool.
It's a little crunchier. So you're going to add that, and you can cook that ahead of time. You can make this whole dish ahead of time. We're going to turn this right off.
To me, as somebody who's not great in the kitchen, I love it when you say you can cook everything ahead of time.
Yeah, you totally can.
Because then I'm less stressed out.
And that's why this recipe is genius for Thanksgiving. Then you're adding the dried cranberries.
Oh, so good
and
for
some
you.
pecans. So one serving, that's one serving. That's a huge serving.
That's good.
It's got 22 grams of protein. And then what you can do to make it really pretty when you go to plate, you can buy a pomegranate.
Yeah.
And then I like to call this whacking the pomegranate, but I realize that's kind of rude to say. But anyway, so you just hit the pomegranate like this, and then all the seeds come flopping out.
Very cool.
Isn't that neat? Spank the pomegranate, spank the
Mairlyn.
pomegranate, and then they all, and then you kind of open it and spank it some more. It's really good. You're crabby. Like, all these darn people are coming to my house. Nobody helped. I'll show you a happy Thanksgiving. And if that's not your number, then you can buy them. You know, I used to be the turkey martyr. Honestly, my sister would come out all dressed up, and I was in my pajamas still. It was like, what am I doing wrong? I know. Anyway, so you can buy pomegranate seeds already done. I got all this stuff at Loblaws. It's a great place to shop. I love all their stuff, but I love that they have this variety. So
very nice. So we
feed
put,
a vegetarian.
Since we do it in such fast forward on the show, we put recipes on our website. It is cityline.ca, and include those vegetarians. Also, you know what? It's good for you to sometimes do some meatless meals.
Oh, you know what? I'm so big of that.
It's good for your whole family.
It's good for your whole life. You know, you don't develop heart disease if you have to go, how did I catch this? It's a lifetime of, you know, lifestyle choices that may not have been as healthy as they could be. So having you know, a lot of vegetarian meals in the week is a good idea.
Very good,
Thanks
Mairlyn.
for embarrassing me today.
Do you want to give us another high kick before we go?
All right. No, I'll hold it up.
1, 2, 3.
I was a gymnast
Let's go
too.
to break. More coming up. You've done everything. You've done